What up, peeps? It's your girl, Dutch Colin Takes. Well, looks like we have a red band trailer for the Toxic Avenger, and this one is considered unrated. Okay, see, now I'm excited. I love me a good trailer, especially when it's a red band, and I love that it's unrated, so I just know they're not going to hold back. And I know reading something, and I can't recall, where they're talking about trying to stay true to some of the scenes, hopefully how grotesque they were when you saw the original film back, I want to say 84 or 83, I think. I think 83, because I know when I saw Toxic Avenger Part 2, I think it came out, what, 89, so it was a couple years later. And then he did, like, I think 3 and 4, and I just particularly didn't care for those. I'm a lover of the first two, and that's kind of that. I love watching the characters. I feel so bad for Melvin when he treated him. What's the one of the guy's name? Was it, what, Bozo? Because there's a couple other names, but that's the one I remember. Just I don't know if he's considered like the leader of it, just some just trash human. And of course, dealing with the fact of what happens to him and how he's turned. I love the scene of him, being on fire running and all that, and then eventually getting to Toxic Avenger, played by Mitch Cohen. So I'm going to give props for props due with him being the actual Toxic Avenger within the films. And just causing all the havoc he did, that revenge and getting them back and all that. Just every part was so sweet. And of course, all the practical back then was so, so, so good. Just made it just even more fun to watch. I am an 80s horror lover. I love all horror, but I say 80s has a little soft spot. It is a vibe. I love wearing my shirt because I just had to make something to showing love for my love of 80s horror. But with this one, I'm looking forward to seeing how this is all going to go in regards to storyline. I know at the helm of this one, the three names that I recall here are going to be attached to this was Peter Dinklage, Elijah Wood, and I think Kevin Bacon, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember who else is in this one, but those are the three names I could remember hearing were at them, and I was like, okay, I'm here for it. So I'm a fan of all three gentlemen and their work they have put out, and a massive amount of work all of them has to offer. So I'm really curious to see how this is told and just how it unfolds. But I'm here definitely since it's a red band trailer. I hope they didn't hold back. I need it. Give it to me. We have waited long enough because they've been talking about this for a while. So with that said, so let's go ahead and just jump into it. I'll say there's my thoughts on you guys.
Armed political extremists have taken hostages downtown. Somebody do something!
Wait! Stop! We'll get to all of that. Just relax, okay? We'd lost Shelley a year ago. These days, it's just me and the kid.
Looks great.
I'm just sorry about the black part. That part's pretty good.
Now give him back.
I don't want to hurt him.
Oh, why didn't you do anything?
Sometimes it's better to do nothing. It's going good.
You're saying that this corporation would knowingly poison its own customers just to boost their own profit margins?
Summon the nuts.
Okay, summoning the nuts.
I didn't want any of this. I'm a monster.
You're not a monster. Show him your good heart.
Hey, buddy, I'm your dad.
What the?
I wasn't even involved. But sometimes, you gotta do something.
Who the fuck are you?
Just some dude with a mouth!
Damn.
How does it feel to be a hero?
Do you realize what's at stake here?
Everything!
Find him, bring him here. There you are.
That was just self-defense. You haven't killed anyone else, have you?
See, when you say, self-defense,
He's an ugly son of a bitch, though.
You know what?
That's all that matters to me.
Hey,
Toxic
Jesus.
Avenger.
That's what the kids are calling him. I think it's swell.
All right, you guys, I enjoyed this trailer immensely. And as I said, I will show the F up. I will be there because I think it said it comes out in August. So I will most definitely be in the theater, try to eat fast. I can see there's a lot of gore, and I'm here for every last little bit of it. I like the overall premise of the storyline. I like how you get to see a little bit, definitely of a difference from what they showed in the 83 one with Melvin. You see in regards to the father-son dynamic with Jacob Tremblay, which I saw in his face, and also with Peter Dinklage. And certain scenes you can see, I'm assuming he kind of, the father, kind of just go with the flow, does what he doesn't know, doesn't like, ruffling any peppers and all that, because you see an incident where this man is just some trash throwing at, animal wood and all that, and his son asked him, why do you do that? He said, better to kind of like stay out of it. And you see before we get into seeing some of the plot, how he shows up where people are being held hostage. So, got to get the backstory, as you can see. Now, with that said, I like how we get to see Elijah Wood. He just looks like he goes by the name of Fritz. And then you're seeing, of course, what really catapults the storyline is the situation of Kevin Bacon's character. I'm assuming a part of this corporation that is pretty much going to what is going to cause harm and all that from what you see that Peter's character comes across. He clearly, I don't know if he's lurking, notice something and all that, because you see there's a scene where something's breached where he's within the confines of whatever this part and sees this, and of course they throw him into whatever that stuff he found inside that toxic, little can't get the words up. But needless to say, Nick throw him in there. You see, I'm wondering we will see the scene of him overall changing. Probably will, since we're seeing other parts of him getting back at some of these particular characters. I'm here for all of it. I'm here to see whatever little practical effects we see in that transformation of how he looks. Now, I want to note the actual person playing the Toxic Avenger. I want to look up and see exactly who it was because I was wondering if it was Peter or not. And I recall hearing it was not going to be. It's supposed to be an actor by the name, I want to say her name is Elisa Guerrero. I hope I'm saying her last name correctly. My apologies on that, you guys. I don't like to mess up a name, but I'm here for it. I mean, all the scenes where throwing and the head's coming off, you see the eye. So I'm just like, I'm here for all of these scenes where it's just going to be, I'm going to cringe like, oh my God, that's so goddamn graphic. But again, I'm rated. So I'm here for all of it. So yeah, I can't wait to watch this. I know some people are like, well, we didn't ask for it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we didn't ask for this in the movie theater, but or out, have been out. But here we are. They're gonna make it anyway. You can choose to go see it and you can choose not to. I plan to see this. I do love the first two, like I said. And I don't mind. It's been years. So, I can see when they put stuff out, it's only been 10 years or whatever. But it's been 40 years. I still have a love for them. I want to see how this one, takes. And if people really like this one, we might get a second one. So that would be nice if it does very well. So with that said, you guys, comment below. Let me know what you think. And with that said, I'll see you guys in the next reaction. You guys take care.